Alrighty then. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Oh, my hat. I knew it was cold in here. No, there you go. Hi, guys. My name is Michael. I'm the Dennis Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Pray for Death, our assassin-themed adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and allow me to do all these cool, wonderful, and amazing things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home. Let's try that again, because for some reason my sound stopped working properly. Okay, go again.
Hello again.
Hello.
Yay, there it is. Okay, now we've got it working. Fantastic. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys have enjoyed or are enjoying your Thanksgiving weekend, for those of you who are celebrating. For those like myself, where we don't celebrate, and it's just a super long and awkward period of time before Christmas, where all of the Halloween decorations have been replaced for a whole month prior to even remotely being Christmas time, so that by the time Christmas does roll around, all of the plastic decorations have taken on a sun-bleached, white, horrifying, melting visage, so that you can watch Santa as he rides a group of melting reindeer. For the rest of the world, hey, I hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving. We just have this, like I said, long, this is like the closest. This is the best our Christmas decorations look. Is like that's the season we're in. Before we kick off, we have some people to thank for bringing us the show and allowing us to do all the cool stuff that we do. We have Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I got something for you guys. Oh, well, not for you guys, for me, but I got something to show you guys. Hold on. Yeah.
So, how's everybody doing today?
Doing pretty well.
It's great weather we're having, huh? In this Twitch chat. I don't know how to entertain an audience.
The weather is pretty nice in the Twitch chat. Yes, that's true.
Yes, and I love when it's actively raining.
You should go over the sponsors while we're waiting.
Oh, that's a good call.
He's Dag said Hero Forge and then ran off.
He's
there's
going
3.
to Hero Forge HQ. We're
3 animated Hero Forge minis.
Yeah.
Right
Oh
on
no,
screen.
chats! I am so sorry.
She's back.
I currently am a very big fan of Hero Forge and their stuff, and I have my usual minis and things. And I very recently purchased a character that I'm playing at a friend's game, and I decided to make a giant. So I tried to make a person literally as big as I could, using the sliding option and scales for miniatures. And so the character finally came in today. So I've actually got with me here a size comparison of, say, the average mini, maybe slightly taller than the average mini, but the average mini of the Desert Gamer. And check this out. That is the
mama.
That is the size comparison of the scale. You can go from an average mini to a super large one. And this dude is really robust. This is my my earthbending Oni person that I currently have, and I kit bash the fists. I made him as big as possible. I added a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, brace yourselves.
Oh shit!
So this dude, whose name is Aoyama, he came to about $160. But I keep telling people this all the time. One, when I look at this model, I've got a very, very robust and very, very well put together model. I mean, I'm not going to go around dropping it to try and prove anything because it's a $160 model. But I'll tell you this. What I consider the payment for it is very much how bespoke that actually gets. Because everything from, like, even the rocky fist that I made, right? everything about this character has been custom made by me. This is not a model who sort of looks like my character, then I painted it, and then it looks like my character. I mean, if you've got characters like that, great, fantastic, buy a cheap $7, Reaper Mini or something, paint it up and make it look like yours. This is a bespoke piece. This is my character. There is no, it's not a character somebody else designed that I get to make look like mine. No, this is my character. And when I look at the price, I keep thinking to myself, like, this is why you pay that amount. So if you are making Hero Forge minis and you are interested in purchasing them, highly recommend just focus on that. Make the models work for you. Don't necessarily do what I did and like make everything as expensive as possible, but make it as customized as possible. Make it unique. Make it yours. Play around with the poses. Play around with the costume bits and pieces. Now that they've got kit bashing, there's so much cool stuff you can do. The more you make the Hero Forge work for you, the more that $160 becomes that's fine. Like, I look at that and I'm like, yep, I'm super happy. The price does not bother me at all, because now for my campaign, which we've only just started, my campaign for the next however long I have my model. And, that's his kaiju form. His kaiju form actually, it's very weird. Sorry, just, Pathfinder tech nonsense. So, Aoyama is a Jotun. So, Jotuns are already large, like, normally, as part of the thing. This is, so he's a Jotun Hunger Seed, so he's always large. And Hunger Seeds, he does have an Oni form. It's not large because it's kit bash. It's large because it's been enlarged, then elongated, to beyond the max point, like to where it is as large as it is. But in Oni form, because Oni form only turns you to large, I think we had it so that he isn't huge, but he has the benefits of being treated mechanically as though he's huge. So I don't have like a 20-foot reach or anything. I just when people try to push me or pull me or grapple me or whatever, I count as a huge creature in Oni form, which is a cool little homebrew my GM threw in. So there you go. Oh, Rose Mini. Oh, never mind. I'll shut the fuck up. Anyway, Hero Forge. There you go. Cool stuff there. Next up, we have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which you can see behind me. And then we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects. My mouse is dying. Why is my mouse dying? Get back here, you. They are quite old. I should replace them at some point or another. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Nope, that's not right.
Why'd I move?
Well, because you're all the way over that side, and you're not centered because we don't have a mat. So I have this here in case we don't have a mat. And for some reason you're also off center on that one, which is what I'm going to correct right now. Anyway, now before we kick off, we of course have our lovely players ready to embark on today's session. We have playing the role of Meg, the first mate of the Kailu's Folly, a Tanuki swashbuckler played by our dear friend Calindria.
Hello.
Following which, we have the wonderful and amazing Pietro, the Dampier assassin, played by our amazing friend McBluff.
Hello, everybody.
Then following Isut, a loyal and devout member of the Red Mantis Assassin, who's been raised by the temple and raised by Sister Mary, and has just recently learned that his father is a secret member, his biological father is a secret member of the Vernai, the upper echelon of the Red Mantis. We have Nikesh, played by our friend Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello.
We then have playing the role of the Elven Sniper and fellow Red Mantis assassin, Kailu, played by our friend Cookie Mon Steve.
That's me. And just because I like to mess Dag up, every now and then when he's caught things going, we'll do that.
That's true, but I could get my revenge.
I know you can get your revenge, and it'll involve.
Oh, what's that?
much
There's a fourth person who Kailu's broken-hearted love trail has left behind, and they're a bugbear. No way! A sexually aggressive bugbear as an encounter? I can do that. Yeah, why not? Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's. I don't even know who the third one is, so that actually is implying that there's two more. So,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, it's like.
Have
fun.
All right. And last but not least, we have playing the role of the Blood Mage Balsam, who is also a member of the Red Mantis Assassin, but has abandoned Akachek and taken on the role of being a servant to Calistria, god of revenge, is our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy, who unfortunately is not here today, but we wish them all the best and hope to hear from them very, very soon. But that is our group. Now, before we kick off, we have a wide group of donations and stuff like that, and extra rewards, which we're going to breeze through as quickly as we can because we are a little bit behind because my alarm didn't go off and I was late and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we have some donations to process as well. Did you Plot Twist may... Hey, Plot Twist may just write that for you. That's very true. That's very true. Plot Twist do tend to do all of my legwork. Okay, so first of all, those of you who are joining us here on the Dead Aussie Gamer channel for the live show, we are very, very interactive when it comes to our audience members. I don't want you guys just to sit and watch. I want you guys to be yelling stuff in chat. I want you guys to be getting riled up. I want you guys to be throwing out all of these channel points towards the group in order to make the game a little bit more fun. There are a number of ways you can influence the game, such as insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine healing, divine intervention, all the cool stuff. So yes, please use those things. They're amazing. They're so much fun. Then, of course, we do have our monetary donations, which go towards supporting DAG. Now, we have the DAG of Holding. That is, basically, we've managed to achieve our survival check. So I've got all the money that I need for the month's bills and all that. Now we are in excess, which we are doing the DAG of Holding. Once the DAG of Holdings get completed, which at this point we are 46% of a DAG of Holding, I provide a magic item to that group, which comes with an inspiration from one of my home games, one of the ones that we don't broadcast. Comes with a little story and some extra stuff, so that's always fun. We then also have our... what's it? No, that's... Oh, no, that's right. So, because of an earlier donation that we had in this week, we actually already have a DAG of Holding item for this group already locked and loaded in the chamber. So, yeah, they'll be getting something this game already. So, just FYI on that one. All right, then we have our monetary donations, which go towards that. So, $5 hero points and jinx points. Hero points are the red marks, jinx points are the purple marks. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. $10, we have our Plot Twist, which is a draw from the random Plot Twist deck, which I think Schooling I just dropped 3 Plot Twists on this group. So let me just double check that real quick. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Well, you rolled a 3.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Schooly Eye. And yes, we will do that in a moment. Oh yeah, also yes, Hero Forge did release Horse Folk on as a thing. And much to I'm sure Cass's absolute glee, I did make a variation of Keelan, my character from the goddamn, what was it called? I don't remember what the series was called. Anyway, the one I had for the Careful Cantrip.
Red Winds.
Red Winds, that's right, yeah. I made a version of Keelan from Red Winds. Instead of my horrible kit bashing of a horse's face, I made a version of him as a horse person because I wanted to. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go.
Hey guys, I'm now Roggle. I'm from space.
From space. Okay, hold on. And, well, okay, our 3 plot twists, which I will do while I'm also juggling on one hand. Hiya! First plot twist, we have... The path least traveled is our first random plot twist. The path least traveled. Our second plot twist... True love.
Oh boy.
That's a fun one. It's
That's from
true love.
Nikesh.
It could be, yeah, you don't know.
Actually, Meg is going to meet the monk again.
Oh,
That ain't love. That ain't love, honey.
It could be, you don't know. And our last plot twist is... Oh, that's a sad one. Regret.
Kailu.
The path least traveled, true love, and regret. Alright, you guys feeling it?
Sure.
Let's find out.
This isn't going to cause pain.
Nah, it should be fine. Should be fine.
Exactly.
Alright, and before we get started, let me very quickly share this because I feel as though we have enough members who fondly remember the Red Winds campaign, so allow me to share with you this. Sorry, we'll take a second. We'll take just a moment. Share portrait. There it is. Cool. Yes, there we go. All right, there you go. So that was my version, the now horse person for Keelan Windchaser. There you go. I'll leave him on there while I finish up the donation. So then after the plot twist, we have our $20 natural 20, which of course is, as the name implies, a natural 20. It's a good way to make sure that stuff works. Your hammer's in my way. Then of course we have our boss buff and our harrow reading. So for $50 you can increase the difficulty of a challenge the group is facing. These could actually be really fun because our heroes are about to embark on a bunch of trials, so that's going to be great. Or a harrow deck where basically you are going to be drawing from a deck of fortune-telling cards, and then the group has 3 sessions to fulfill the prophecy, and if they do, they get a secret fighting art, a magic item, or a boon from the creature inside. They also receive a small boost based on whatever harrow they draw, and that's about it. Then we have our $100 secret menu item. The secret menu item will be the Blessing of Akachek, which means our heroes will be able to acquire some unique powers based on their chosen... they'll be able to gain an ability based on their service to Akachek. The first is Sense Bloodlust. So while in an area, they will be able to sense hostilities, especially directed towards them. And lastly, they will be able to exude bloodlust, which gives them each a fear aura, where they will be able to make people afraid of them because of the sheer amount of bloodlust they have. So yeah, there you go. Cool. Those are our rewards for today. And we'll say goodbye to Keelan. And our donation thing. Okay, cool. I think that's everything. Guys, you ready to begin?
Let's go.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Okay, then with no further ado. Our heroes, a group of assassins and a pirate, who have come to Ilsgamort, the city at the heart of the Metagalti Isle and home to the Red Mantis. The Red Mantis are a zealotous group of priests and assassins who have been worshipping He Who Walks in Blood. Our heroes are given divinely granted orders to assassinate and murder people, but were misled by Savia, a member of the council in charge of the Red Mantis, known as the Vernai. As our heroes attempted to fiercely prove their innocence, they managed to acquire from a wide variety of how do you put it? Sources, yes, a wide variety of sources. The guilty part, identify the guilty party, and prove that our heroes were misled rather than betrayed the order which they served. The Vernai were mixed when it came to feeling convinced of our heroes' innocence, but one Vernai, a man who revealed himself to be Nikesh's father, has decided to give our heroes a chance to prove their loyalty and devotion to Akachek. As such, they have told the group that they were just dealing with rumors that Savia had been acting strange, that she had allowed herself to go into the Grand Library of the Crimson Citadel, a place normally off limits to everyone except for the Blood Mistress herself, the person in charge of everything. So our heroes are tasked with going into the Grand Library to discover the plot that Savia is undergoing and bring her to justice one way or another. This mission is off book. This mission is about proving your devotion to Akachek more than it is about clearing your name. What is more important, duty or reputation? Our heroes will learn this lesson, and we will find out firsthand as we start today's session. Now, before I move on from the chambers where you guys are talking to Nikesh's dad, is there anything anyone wants to do in that chamber or say in that chamber before we leave? There will be some time to chat on the way to the library, but I wanted to give everyone the opportunity to, if they had anything left unsaid.
I think Pietro, he wants to talk to Nikesh, but he wants to do that after when we're on the way.
Yep, not a problem.
I think for now, yeah. So for now, he's not gonna try to hype up Nikesh to this man. He doesn't think Nikesh needs that in his eyes. So Pietro's happy to just move on from this man.
Okay. All right. In which case, our heroes leave the meeting chambers of the Vernai and begin to make their walk to the Grand Library. The Crimson Citadel is made of red marble that stretches as far as the eye can see. The multitude of corridors that twist and wind have visages and depictions of Akachek in their holy realm, this giant bright red praying mantis with multiple clawed limbs. A lot of the basins that are filled with holy water are dyed in such a way that the water seems to almost trickle like blood pouring off the edges of blades. You can also see, as you walk past, the Hall of the Unnamed, a series of the best assassins, so prolific in their styles and their fighting that their names aren't even able to be recorded, and so a nameless shrine has been erected in their honor. During this walk through the Citadel, you guys have a time to be able to talk among yourselves. So, the scene is yours.
Jack, before we start talking, I did have a question.
Hmm.
One of the tasks that we were given by the free captains was to steal, I think it was called the Eye of Akchek.
Yep.
Was it this library that we believe it would be in?
That is correct.
It's this library?
It is this library that the Eye of Akachek will likely be in, yes.
Wonderful. Nikesh probably needs to know about that. As we were walking, once we've cleared a good distance from the Council of Vernai, Pietro will kind of gently put a hand on Nikesh's shoulder and, do you mind if we talk for a moment?
Not at all. What's on your mind?
Well, a good deal, in all honesty. I imagine the same is true for you. You've had an eventful few days, haven't you?
Yes. I believe that's putting it mildly. But yes, I have.
And I know on our path to what could be a final mission is not the place where we probably want to air out all our grievances, but even if I could not remember you, I do remember you now. You are my friend. Are you alright?
That's a great question. Ask me when we're done here.
Understood. Now, I know your devotion to Akachak and the cause, so you deserve to know that we have another objective going into this library, and we'll kind of nod a bit towards Meg. In order to gain passage to get here, we had to make a bit of a deal. We'll be looking for something called the Eye of Akachek while we are in there. We need to retrieve it and bring it back to the three captains for the safety of Kara and Nesmith.
Nikesh, you are hearing this is nice, but you were also present at that meeting.
Right. Yeah. Nikesh will just nod. Yes, I know, and I will not stop you.
I'm sorry. It's hard to remember where you have been and where you haven't. Has it always been like that?
Not always, but for quite a while, and I don't blame you. I understand. It's just the way it works.
But hopefully we will not forget who you are while we are in the library, yes?
Oh, I won't forget. Don't worry.
Nikesh, you do know that your powers, like to be forgotten, they don't work on the outside of the island. Sorry, they don't work
On the island.
on the
right?
island. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And the library is in the island. Now,
Yeah.
Just to clarify as well, because there is some teleportation mumbo jumbo. The library is entirely on the island, though there are some teleportation places to go. Your powers will reactivate if you end up in any kind of pocket dimensions or anything like that. Anything that doesn't constitute being on the Isle of Metagalti.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay, cool. Anyone else want to talk, bring things up? Break down daddy issues? I mean, it's up to you.
Your
Oh,
father
man,
is
let
a
me tell
bit of
you,
a Your father is a bit
Niket,
of a beach Nagesh.
yeah, Nikesh could go off. He didn't realize he had daddy issues until right now. He didn't even realize he had a father. But here we are. Uh,
Do not worry
real quick
about
though.
him, Nagesh.
Yeah, well, I have a job to do, so I won't worry about it until I'm done here.
We have better blood to worry about.
I agree.
All right. Continuing down the various corridors, eventually you come to the area you know to be the entrance to the Grand Library. This is probably about as far as you guys have ever come in regards to the library. You've accompanied Mistress Jacqueline here a few times, though never really beyond this point. Now, for the purposes of today, we are indeed going to be including balsam, because there's going to be a very important bit here. So I will be taking on the role of balsam, whether Matt likes it or not. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Meg, you're no longer in human form, are you?
Correct.
Okay, cool. There we go. Sweet. Now, you arrive. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So, you arrive at the end of a long 10-foot wide hallway that passes beyond a broad room. An ancient wooden table stands at the entrance to either side against the north and south walls, both covered in about a half dozen metal candles. These are more decorative than anything else and glow with a bright red illumination. On the eastern wall stands a 25-foot wide silver mirror with an ostentatious golden frame. It draws the eyeline towards runes which have been carved in the middle of the frame's upper portion. This is the main feature within this small alcove. A 15-foot diameter circle seems to have been engraved in the floor, with equal arcanic runes carved within. It is, for the most part, thought by most to be a meditation chamber, but, as you are all, save for Meg, members of the very, very upper echelon of the servants to Mistress Jacqueline, you are aware that this is the entrance to the Grand Library itself. Does anyone speak or read Diabolic?
Not me.
Don't believe so.
Nope.
Yeah, but like, is that infernal?
Yes. No, hold on.
I think I do.
Diabolic. Yes, Diabolic is infernal.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was demonic or not. I think yeah, I know infernal.
Okay.
Yeah,
The mirror has runes written on the top. This is in Diabolic and reads, "Do not discriminate against the living, for in death we are all equals." You all, as members, know that these are words that are one of the aphorisms of He Who Walks in Blood, your god, Akachek.
Pietro will relay that mantra to the rest of the group.
That sounds fair.
Have we seen Jacqueline go through the entrance?
No. You've never witnessed the mistress going in yet.
Sorry, I think I was just struggling a bit visually. We're trying to figure out how to enter now.
Well, you haven't done anything yet.
Okay, so sorry.
You've just
struggling.
approached you've just approached this alcove, and that's it so far.
Gotcha. May I take a look around?
Of course you may.
Thank you.
As mentioned, to the north and south there are 2 tables. These tables have a variety of candles on them. Directly opposite from where you are is a 20-foot diameter mirror, and in the center of the room is a sort of a runic circle.
Mm-hmm. I cannot see.
Yeah, I think it's everything's. I see the character and everything's black.
Okay, 1 second, I'll fix that.
Stuff's appearing.
Alright, there you go. Better?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pietro unfortunately does not know much about the arcane, so he will not initially go to look at the runes. He will go to inspect one of the tables.
It's just a table filled with covered in a red cloth and covered in black candles.
Nikesh is going to check out this runic circle and see if he can make anything of it.
Make an Arcana check.
Oof. Probably not going to be great, but I will try. Here we go.
That's a critical failure. You have
Sweet.
no idea what this circle is or means.
He just looks at it, shrugs, and goes, "Oh."
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I do this, blows up in your face.
My thing's religion, all right, not Arcana. It's fine.
I think Boston would know
It's out of
Arcana.
color.
Balsam says, "Don't worry. I will take a look at this thing that we are looking at together. Oh, I can see it's some sort of teleportation device. If we work together, I'm sure we can figure out how it functions. But it should teleport those who are within the circle to where they need to go, under the right trigger or circumstance."
Thank you, Boston. You are always so knowledgeable about these things. Pats him on the head.
Yes, I am. Alright, stop there.
Yes.
As
Sorry,
soon...
so sorry. I didn't mean to go through it. I'm so sorry.
Okay, fine.
Me.
I didn't mean to.
I know better than to stand in the middle of a runic circle. I just forgot where it was on the map.
Hey, we need to go through a runic circle. Well, okay.
Do one of you know what the right circumstances are? I'm
Yeah.
so out of my depth over here.
Tyler's
you
gonna
want
move
to-
See what I
up
did there?
inside and look at the
It's a
runic
sailing
circle.
joke.
I approve.
If we need a test subject, I will step in.
We got set down here and nobody knows what we're supposed to do?
It's a very secretive organization, Meg.
I mean, yeah, no, I understand that.
We probably could have asked. We might have, maybe should have. But This
The
is not
thing is, I do
uncommon.
not think the Vanai are meant to know.
The only person
We've
who
never
knows
been
how to get
authorized to
in.
come down here.
Yeah, the only person who knows how to get in is the Blood Mistress. So the Vanai don't know how to get in.
There you go.
Well, if what's her face figured it out,
Mm.
can't be that hard, right?
Exactly.
Are we doing any healing up before we carry on?
That is up to you.
Asking for a friend.
Up to you.
In particular, Balsam, who is in rough shape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, he should probably do some healing.
Pietro will offer to be the test subject. He will stand on the side where Meg is, look into the mirror, and if y'all say, he will step into the circle.
Yeah, I think before you do that, just a second. Kylie's going to grab a healing potion and
Mm-hmm.
chug it. He doesn't like being
Alright, what kind of healing potion is it?
just a moderate.
Okay. Actually, keep your healing potion, because it seems as though Balsam has 6 of them. So I'm gonna chug 2 of them.
Sweet Jesus.
Well, I mean, in
He is
fairness,
far better
Kylie
prepared.
has 7.
3D.
I have one.
I also have
Yeah.
one.
Kylie's going to offer some moderate healing potions around.
So 54.
Although I will say the one I have is a greater healing potion.
Oh, Kylie's not offering his greater healing potions.
You have multiples of those too? I have one of those and that's
Yes.
it.
Meg is gonna pickpocket
Yeah.
Kylo.
Okay.
Kylie's, and Kylie's going to go smack. Hands off.
You're seeing
Don't
that.
care
thing.
for-
No, I'm healed up, so I'm good.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Balsam drinks a couple of potions. He's at half hit points, which is okay.
So, yeah, Kylie's going to drink moderate,
Mm-hmm.
take 22. He's going to look at it and go, well, that's good. It'll have to do.
Indeed.
He's not ready to de-inventory yet. I may
All right.
regret this, but what the heck.
I feel like Nikesh is going to do what Nikesh always does. When an obstacle presents itself that cannot be stabbed, obviously, and he's going to pray to a Chakik and pray for guidance in this situation.
You close your eyes. You place your hands in prayer. You concentrate on your connection to Akachek. Go in the fucking circle. It's weird. So let me try again. You connect closer and more deeply with your god. Go in the fucking circle. Weird. Oh my god.
All right. Now hold on. Let me tell you something. Because I was in, what was that, Reign of Winter with
Yep.
Neil, and there was a magic barrier on the damn ground, and he disintegrated into non-existence. I'm not about to step through something I don't know what it is.
No. Close. Very close. But what happened there is Neil walked into a singularity that was vaporizing a perfect sphere in reality, which was very clearly described when I described that the ground, the trees, and everything in a perfect sphere were simply missing. So,
Yes.
so that's a very, very vast difference between a circle drawn
Right.
on the ground. Very, very
But
true.
since then, I don't trust a circle on the ground until I know what's going on.
Okay, but I want to point out, it's a sphere of annihilation and an arcane circle. Two very different
Yes.
things. Good. As long as we're
but
clear. As long as we're clear.
I have also, in other games, had bad experiences with arcane circles, so
Sure,
I don't
but not
touch
mine.
anything until I know what it. True, that was in D&D that I had a bad experience with that. I got trapped in a room. It was a whole thing. I got out, but you know, it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Then I will. Yeah, Nikesh will step in with Pietro, who was going to step in as well.
All right. As Nikesh and Pietro step in, you then watch as against the mirror. Ooh, let's see if I can do this actually. 1 second.
And then they both died immediately.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's
So
do
I,
this.
Lucas, I love the and Nikesh steps in with Pietro, who is stepping in too, just in case you were unaware, Pietro. We're not wasting any more time.
You said you were going to step in. You said that earlier.
You did.
No,
It wasn't
when
me telling
said
you
it
that you
sounded like-
were. I was saying that you were, so
Fight,
I was going
fight.
to as well, because you already were.
No, don't worry. It's just the way you were.
Which is good, because I was going to go with Pietro, so I'm glad you're doing it instead.
Everyone
Kyler's
outside of the
looking at
circle
Balsam and
immediately
Meg
dies.
going, let's go.
I
I was gonna
Oh.
say, let's. I think we need to go, gang. It was like, you know.
I mean, again, does anyone want to? Does anyone else want to step in the circle? Balsam is.
Yep. Kyler steps in. Meg, you coming?
I think it'd be hilarious if I don't, but yeah, I'll come in. Be like, all right, you guys have fun. Bye!
All right.
Swear to God, get in the circle.
So, once again, you look at the meditation mirror in front of you. Ripples begin to appear along its surface, and before long, they seem to stretch almost as if something was pushing out from the mirror itself. That is when this creature emerges. A creature that seems to be made of liquid silver suddenly appears, pouring themselves through the reflection. Okay. Oh, thank you. There is a raid from the Lollygaggers. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for popping in. And we have a donation, did we?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
net 20s
Yeah,
for the four of
McClover
us
did
here.
4.
Oh, love that. Thank you so much, McClover, for the Nat 20s for everyone. Who knows? They might need it. All right, there we go.
I think we might need more than one.
Okay.
Do you feel like Meg would lean over to probably Pietro and be like, friend of yours?
Potentially. You
Cool.
never know. Yeah, you never know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, this entity looks you all up and down and says, quite frankly, you are not the Blood Mistress, but you bear the mark of the assassins. The Grand Library only welcomes the truly devout within the hallowed halls within. But I sense only one of you is truly, truly worthy.
Nudge Nikesh.
Kyler looks at Balsam going, I think you
Nikesh
did.
will step forward from the group towards this creature.
He watches you.
We have come on a task from the highest echelons in order to purge a sickness from within the order.
A sickness, you say? Do go on.
There are traitors within our ranks who would see the Blood Mistress overthrown and see our great order reduced to a shadow of its former self, all for their personal gain. We are here to stop that.
All right. With the insight bonus as donated by McClover, this creature, otherwise known as the Silver Saber, says, this is troubling news. To think that those who serve Akchek and their greatness would seek to destroy the church itself. Traditionally, I cannot permit someone who does not seek the role of being a blood mistress within the halls of the Grand Library. But perhaps if you can prove yourselves, then the library will welcome you. Let us begin. Present your symbol of Akechek.
Well, Nikesh will pull out the sawtooth sabers that he got from, not his newest set, the one he got from Sister Mary, that set, and place them on the ground in front of this creature.
Oh, you don't actually have a holy symbol?
They are my holy symbol.
Ah,
My
okay.
pilgrim's token are those sabers.
Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Acknowledge.
Could I also ask this creature a question?
You can after the presentation.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Whenever I'm good to do that, just let me know.
Balsam will hold up their symbol. Kailu, Pietro.
Kailu has a. I'm assuming we all have our own holy symbols, which is.
Oh, that's a very bad
this
assumption
case-
to make. It is an item.
Well, isn't it? Well,
Oh,
Then
it looks
there's-
as though Kailu might not have a holy relic or holy item.
no, Kailu does
I-
not.
Pietro
Meg definitely
presents
doesn't.
Pietro presents his sawtooth sabers. I think I may have misunderstood. I thought that was meant to be the holy symbol, but he does have his
It's
sawtooth
not.
sabers.
It is not a holy symbol. Nakesh has a special item within that also brandishes the holy symbol, but the sawtooth sabers are just part of your equipment.
Oh, I must have misread whenever I was reading up on them. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
As well.
Oh,
Unfamiliar
never mind.
with
Balsam
having
also
holy
does.
symbols.
Oh no, but the Balsam will have them for other reasons. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Not having holy symbols creates a problem. They already think you are not devout enough. Just as I figured, many of you say you hold dear the mandates of the church, but only seek death and chase it at the edge of a blade. Only one is worthy. Alright, step one. You need to convince this guy to let you in. And you're not even part of this church.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I was being quiet back here.
If I may, Nikesh will bow respectfully to this creature. I understand that it's a bit unorthodox that only I have a holy relic with me. However, my companions here, who are also members of the Red Mantis, they prefer their actions to be their presentation of faith. Their holy relic is how they present themselves to the world and how they fulfill the will of a Chakik. My friend here, and he'll motion to Meg, though not a part of the Red Mantis, has taken it upon herself to become a part of this quest to assist us in saving the church. I believe that should speak volumes about who they are, their character, and whether or not they are worthy to enter.
Well done. That's
And if I may say, I'm not gonna. Meg isn't saying this in character, but as a professional bullshit artist, Meg is very proud of you right now, Nikesh.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, the next step depends on whether or not you're actually bullshitting or not, or if you're actually telling the truth as how you believe it.
Yes, I believe Nikesh would believe this. Yes.
Okay, well, that stops you from having to make a incredibly high deception check. Instead, you get to
Sweet.
make a religion check.
All right. Let's see. All right, that takes me.
Catelyn's like, I
That
can
takes
give a
me up.
fuck about
That's
you.
better.
I'm gonna steal everything I can from this place. Fuck this. Fuck your church. Fuck
I
your
need to
beliefs.
get this done so I can go do my thing, really, is the long and short of it.
All right, how's a 40 do for me?
At 40, eh? That's exactly what you needed, actually. I'm not even joking on that.
Sweet.
All right.
Amazing.
He says, very well.
That helps.
If actions are how thy seek to be judged, then let it be. I will allow you to enter. But know this. The library is unforgiving. If you fail the trials, then death will be swift and unforgiving. I said unforgiving twice. It was very weird as a sentence, but that is the
Just want to drive that point home. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, it's fine. So, with that being said, he descends back into the mirror. There's another ripple in it, almost as if someone had thrown a stone into a lake,
Oh.
and it
There-
now
real-
opens to a different chamber, which you can touch in order to teleport there.
Real quick, I wanted to ask him a question before he left.
He's
Remember
not
earlier
really-
I said I asked if I could ask a question of him?
Oh
before-
yeah, he did. You did say that. Okay, yeah. What's your question?
Nikesh would simply ask him if another person had been through here recently, a woman named Savia, if she had come through this way.
He says yes.
Nikesh will thank him and then watch him liquid metal guy back into the mirror.
Yes, indeed. All right. And you have now utilized the path least traveled. Normally people would just kill him, or he kills them, either or. But we added a conversation, because we could. Okay. One by one, you step up to the mirror. Placing your hands upon it, you feel yourselves being drawn and dragged into another chamber. All right. Sorry, one moment.
Ooh, map on screen.
Okay. As you walk through the portal, you appear in the bazaars of Ilsgamot. You can see all around you what looks to be a hustling and bustling street in the center of town. Maybe you've been teleported back to the docks. People are shouting, people are calling out for various sales of goods and wares. And it is here that you guys have found yourselves.
This is certainly not what I was expecting.
Tyler, looks around going, yeah, we're back to where we started.
Pietro will listen out to the specific wares that the people are shouting about.
Oh yeah, super hard to pick it up, but you know, you can hear just there's just so much stuff constantly around. Okay. The first person to appear before you amongst the crowd, there's a kerfuffle, a kind of a shoving, and kind of like somebody who's like causing a bit of a ruckus in the center of everything. And there you see moment. You see Torval Kempt, the pirate, who seems to be in the company of a very, very large and burly gladiator, a lizard folk named Nasha the Nasha.
Dag, I literally just said, so long as it's not Torvald Kemp, because I will stab that motherfucker. And then the very next words out of your mouth was, it's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Pietro will hold Meg back.
He basically starts by, sort of pushing his way towards a meat stand. There's a kid there with like a skewer of kebabs. Torval sort of kicks the kid over. Mud kind of covers him, and he's got his meat skewer falls to the ground. As Torval then just orders like 5 of the skewers for himself. No one seems to be saying anything. Everyone seems to be looking down at the ground.
How far away is he from us?
About 60 foot, give or take.
Kylo is not happy with speeding up on kids.
Yes, he is.
Pietro will. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Pietro will, considering the mantra that was on the mirror, will release, because he was holding Meg back a little, but seeing everyone kind of keeping their heads down watching this, is going to release the hold on Meg and just let Meg do what they think is best.
I believe that is called loading my gun.
Sure, you load your gun. Okay. He takes the meat and he continues to walk around. The next thing you notice is there's a slave caravan being dragged into town. Not overly common, but not uncommon either. You see at the head of the caravan appears to be the Riot Brothers. In the various bits and pieces that they have for this very, very long caravan, you guys can see 2 figures you recognize, Nesmith and Kira. Kara, that's it, yeah. Who have been captured and are currently bound and slightly beaten. As the Riot Brothers intend to sell them off.
Can Pietro remember any instance where this happened in real life? Is this an actual memory?
No.
Kylo looks at Meg and goes, safe hostages?
One of the things about the Red Mantis is that they aren't opposed to slavery.
No, but
That asshole has
they were there
information.
Torval actually goes up to the Riot Brothers and has a somewhat heated conversation, quiet but heated conversation with them. Likely something to do with, being handed on a silver platter to a bunch of lunatics.
Yeah, so like Kylo again is looking at Meg, going, "Is this the way the free captains honor their agreements?"
What agreement do you think I'm honoring?
I'm not talking about you. I'm looking at Nesmith and Kara, who were to be safe for our pledge. That's not safe.
Amongst the slaves as well, Kailu, you also notice Captain Helena is also there. However, she's not in one of the cages with the slaves. She is currently shackled behind and being dragged, barely conscious, behind the wagon.
Oh shit.
One of you guys doesn't do something, I'm gonna start shooting.
Yep. Kylo is moving that way already and has marked, in particular, he's marking the Riot Brothers as target. And his bow is out. He's on reflex right now.
Done and done. Hold on, let me get them on the map real quick. Oh, not the map, the combat tracker. Okay. Yada yada yada. Pray for death. Here we go. Alright, we have Zyho, and we have his brother. Was it Shiruta? Yes, Shiruta. And then we have Torval Kempt. And we have Grasha the Nasha.
We've heard that name before.
Okay. All right. All right, scene is yours. What do you want to do?
If I could, Nikesh would like to. Obviously, he'll draw his sabers, and then he's going to stealth over, essentially to come up behind Torvald Kemp there.
Yep.
When we enter initiative.
Sure, not difficult at all.
Is there a reason why I'm not seeing them on the combat tracker?
Oh, yep, sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Nikesh, make a stealth check as you move behind their location.
Alrighty. Let's go. Skills. There we go. Come on, stealth. That's not great. I rolled a 3, which gives me a 32.
Okay. Well, given that you're sneaking up behind Torval Kempt, let's see if he notices you. Yes, he does, with a critical success. Okay, but before we get into what happens there, Pietro, what do you do?
Sorry, just struggling a bit.
All right, do you want to type things in?
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. If you want to type stuff because it's easier, then you can do that. I just need to know what Pietro is doing amongst all of this. Because right now, both Kailu and Meg have their weapons at the ready. Nikesh has disappeared to sneak up behind Torval Kempt.
Pietro is struggling with the idea that he's not fully convinced we have been teleported and this is actually a scene happening. So he is going to be observing, blending into the crowd.
Alright, not a problem. Alright. Well, the scene is yours. They're going to carry on. Like I said, after Torval has a good yell at the Wright brothers, he sees Nikesh. He sort of smiles wickedly and looks around to sort of see where the others are. He kind of pings them. He then says something to the brothers before telling Nikesh to attack one of the nearby food stands. Nasha is hesitant at first, but then you watch as he sort of like slaps this lizard folk across the face, who then very reluctantly charges one of the stands and just starts destroying it and attacking random civilians. The two Wright brothers turn towards Nikesh and prepare for battle. Alright.
As soon as we enter initiative, I would like to fire my weapon.
Alright, very well. Well, you didn't really have a ready to action. You have your gun out, so you are going to have to wait your initiative.
Is part of... it's called hair trigger. It's replacing my 10 paces, and it's...
Nice.
The trigger is rolling initiative.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Alright, then you can absolutely do that. In addition, you do actually get to go first.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Alright. So, I gotta find Torvald. There he is.
I'll go last.
There we go.
Oh,
Fuck you, sir.
Alright,
Yeah.
drop your
laugh
damage.
like that.
And then he is flat-footed until my turn ends now.
Yes, but also a resounding no.
Alright.
Yeah.
Might I inquire as to why?
Because there's an effect that occurs here.
Ooh.
As you shoot him, your bullet flies out. And when that happens, you are the proud owner of that 58 points of damage.
Alright.
Torval is unharmed. And you need to make me a reflex save.
Does that make me flat-footed?
I guess.
How do I add that?
I'll add that, it's fine.
And do I do it before or after the reflex, or does that not matter?
It won't matter.
Okay.
44. Okay, so that's fine. So half damage on this.
Yep, and I get a crit card.
Oh yeah, true. Alright. So half damage of 36, so you got 18 points of damage, and your crit card.
2.
2, eh? Okay. 1, 2. What do we got? Piercing damage?
Yeah.
Shoulder wound. Until healed, you are clumsy 1 and enfeebled 2 as the blast seems to hit you in the shoulder. Now that was just the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It is now your turn.
Alright, so what did that look like? Like, exactly, did it go through him? Did it not touch him?
Your bullet seemed to bounce off an invisible shield and then bounce back and hit you.
Okay. Who are these? Who are these two? The Shirota and the human?
Those are the Riot Brothers, the guys who ran the auction house.
Gotcha. Alright, so what's my movement? 1 second, sorry. 30. Okay, so I'm gonna do something real fucking stupid then. I'm going to see if this applies to everybody. So I'm going to reload and I'm gonna fire at one of the Wright brothers.
Alright, no problem. Make your attack.
So that fucking smarts. Let's go with you. Dude, I thought that was gonna be another net 20.
Oh, it might be. Hold on. Who are you aiming at? Shirota?
Yeah.
Okay, their AC is 36, so that will hit. Alright, roll your damage. $20 points of damage. And once again, much like the first thing, as a reaction,
Goes back at me?
that damage doesn't go through. Yep, and it hits you for 20 points of damage.
Alright, I will swear, call that out.
And a reflex save.
Out of habit, reload again, so.
Yep.
Not a great one.
Ooh, that one is going to fail this time, so... There's an additional 36 points of damage to you.
Alright. Hello?
Hello?
What's my computer doing? My computer's being stupid at me. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. 36, you said, sorry?
I did indeed.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, again, another crack and a blast strikes Meg. So that was your first action. Sorry, no. Seth, second because you reloaded, right?
Yeah, so I reloaded, fired, and then out of habit, she's reloading again as her final action.
Okay, not a problem. Kailu, you're up next.
Kylo just witnessed that
Mm-hmm.
and stops dead in his tracks. Something's not right. What the hell is going on? And he's going to, I think, ready in action
Mm-hmm.
to shoot at his targets, which are the Riot Brothers,
Okay.
if something moves to hit I can only pick one person, can't I?
You can set a parameter.
No.
Like allies.
I was going to say that. I mean, essentially, the parameters is if they go to hit Kara Nesmith or Helena. they try to do damage to those three.
Okay. Well, ready to action
that
can
it?
go through. You've one more action. You've one more action on top of that. So you've got Hunter's Mark active,
Yeah,
and you're ready to action.
which you, yeah, and you let me do the Hunter's Mark ahead of time.
Yeah.
But I just need to double check because I think.
Night McClover. Thank you for your support. Mwah. Love your face.
So the ready to action is actually the two-headed arrow, which is a two-action
Okay.
thing. It's the splitting arrow.
Yeah, solid. Okay. Which then brings us to Zyho, I think. Yeah. Zyho will do just that. Zyho knows your connection to Helena and will head over with his hooked blades. He then places the hooked blades around her chains and sort of drags her down in front of his brother. Who, for the sake of story purposes, I'm going to say he is waiting for the time being. Alright. Meanwhile, Nasha is attacking innocent civilians. People are running panicked, and she is just having a grand old time ripping through people. Torval is sort of slinking away, trying to cowardly run away in the crowd. He just kind of like laughs at you guys as he tries to make his way, tries to escape. Nikesh.
All right. So, having seen all of this unfold in front of him, I feel like Nikesh is going to realize that something is very wrong here, because they fought the Riot Brothers before and they couldn't do that. We actually pretty handily whooped their butts last time we fought them. So I feel like instead
Maybe they're
he's
all
going
super
to.
prepared.
That could be, but instead of trying to directly attack them, he's going to try to open the wagon, the cage that the slaves are in, where Kara and Nesmith are, to try to release them, essentially.
Nice. Make a thievery check as you make your way to the cages.
Alrighty.
Okay.
47 with a nat 20.
That's pretty solid, I think. Yep, the cage opens up, and you see Nesmith. Nesmith looks awful. He is very, very skinny, and patches of hair are removed from him. Kara seems, again, also kind of very weary, almost as if she'd been malnourished from the voyage here, from Port Peril. As she looks up at you, she seems to barely recognize you, but then you see like kind of this very soft smile before she seems to lose consciousness, drifting kind of more in and out.
All right. Yeah. Now that it's open, Nikesh is going to try to help them out of the cage to get them like into the crowd and away from here.
All right. You kind of, actually, you know what? Given Nikesh, I'd probably say you could only carry one or the other, because two full persons, even if they are malnourished and skinny and stuff like that, it's still going to be difficult to carry out.
Right. So Nesmith at least looks like he can walk, right? So he'll probably grab Kara then, since she's the one drifting in and out of consciousness.
Sure, not a problem. You scoop up Kara and you ask Nesmith if he's okay to walk. He'll kind of nod. He sort of shakily stands up, and you disembark from the carriage. At this point in time, Shirota will go over to the held-up Helena, pull out a pistol and aim directly at her head. At this point, Kailu, your attack will go off.
Yep. That it will. So, let's go through. Oops. Do it in here. So we'll go first at Shirota. Sorry, my map has moved.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Okay, and then may as well drop it on. That's Shirota. That's yep.
Okay.
Try that with crits. Oh no, that is a crit against Ziho. Oh joy. This is gonna smart.
All right, roll your
Okay.
damage.
Just a second. That's for some reason that was there. Look at that just to make sure it goes. So there's the crit against Ziho.
All right, as a reaction, he's going to redirect that damage to you.
That's what I figured somehow.
And the damage to the other one.
The damage to Shirota is not as impressive.
All right, and he will redirect that damage to you as well. So that is 129 damage in total.
Oh. That's
And I need 2 reflex saves, por favor.
okay. Just get that damage done. And reflex number 1 is 48.
That'll take no. Yep, cool. All right. So you will take.
2 is 35.
That's pretty good. You'll take 34 points of damage on top of that.
Okay. So not quite down.
All right. As your arrows seem to redirect themselves, striking your vital spots, and I need a number between 1 to 5 for your crit.
Let's go with number 1.
Piercing. Target drops the weapon they're holding. You drop your bow.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's unfortunate. Schroeder locks the hammer back on his flintlock pistol and tells Kylo and Meg to throw. Well, he doesn't tell Kylo because Kylo's already thrown his weapon down. We'll tell Meg to throw her weapon down if she knows what's good for her. Pietro, you're up next.
I think I've volunteered to go last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the end of the order.
Hey, what is Balsam doing?
Balsam is crying and cheering. No, Balsam
Having a
is...
whale of a time.
Yeah, Balsam at this point, I would say, is likely observing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or he'll probably go and help Nesmith. That probably makes more sense.
Pietro will try to, because he's already, you said Torvald was trying to blend into the crowd a bit. Pietro was already doing that as well, so he's going to try and track and follow.
Fuck,
Torvald.
he runs. No, I'm joking.
Does he get far?
I mean, he's trying to run away from you.
I will try to chase him down, I suppose.
All right, you begin to pursue him. He tells you to go away. I mean, like,
Go away!
anything else you're doing?
Everything about this is suspicious, and we don't have a contract on any of these people. so it doesn't think we should try and kill him. So he's just gonna keep going after Torvald.
Okay, you remember he's a demon, right? You remember he's a massive demon?
And that's true, yeah. Actually, yeah.
That's why I want to say he's pulling you further and further from your team.
I didn't know how far he was going. I was like, yeah.
When I say he's running from you, he's not going a short distance, no.
Okay, never mind. If he's getting that far, then that is fair. I guess we'll just also be going to help with Kara and Nesmith.
Yep, no worries. I'll send you that way. Alright, back to the top of the round. Meg.
So this was trigger pull at Helena, drop your weapon or else, right?
Yep.
Yep, she's dropping her weapon.
Okay, dropping your weapon. They then say get on the ground.
All right. Meg will, I guess, take a knee.
All right. They say you fool, and then they fire into
that's
Helena's head. Before that happens, Helena looks at Meg and tells you one last order. Look after the crew. Before her body...
Well, now I have a new number one person I need to fuck up. Cool.
Before her body violently jerks to the ground.
Alright.
Alright. You have one more action.
I mean, picking the gun back up.
Alright. Kailu. You witness this as well.
Kylie retrieves his bow.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are they? It was...
They're currently, I think, 40 foot away from where you moved up. Ignore this distance.
Is the map... Ignore the distance, so they're 40 feet?
Yeah, these are not accurate distances, but it's fine.
Okay, fair enough. So he is going to, and that was Shirota that shot, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is going to flat out target Shirota only.
Nice.
He's not thinking straight.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second. Sorry, one thing. Something's wrong. That's wrong. I don't understand why the same weapon with the hunter ray has a lower attack bonus, so I'm going to just use the base one. That's what I want to hit. If I can.
That'll hit.
Hit. Okay. Drop this damage on him. And go down.
All right.
Points of damage.
And once again, as a reaction, they reverse the damage. You take 50 points of damage.
Kylie was massively down. Not just a wee little bit.
A wee little bit. All right. Hero point to stay up, or are you going to go down?
No, I'm going down.
All right. Kailu gets struck and goes down. You're at dying 1. Okay.
Do I put that one on?
Oh, no,
you
I
do.
got you.
Perfect.
I got you. All right. Kailu hits the dirt. Zyho sees Kailu down and says, "Well, it's only fair that that we make sure that we don't lose our product." Seeing Nesmith and Balsam and Pietro trying to leave, he says, "This is for my brother, and all of the money that you cost us. We're not going to let you steal some of our well-gotten goods and make money for yourself. You can't sell them if they're dead." He aims his sword gun at Kara and fires. There's a loud bang sound, but Kara is uninjured. Nesmith leaps in front of the bullet and takes the shot directly in the chest before falling down.
What the fuck is going on? Hey, Dag, what the fuck is happening?
All
We're
of
gonna
the
find out one way or the other.
yeah, all of your favorite people are getting murdered.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Zaiho then moves up to Nikesh. To Nikesh, and take out his sword and slash at you for a critical hit.
Fantasy Grounds really likes 20s today.
It does. Nikesh, that is 62 damage as he... for the crit effect, he is going to make you drop Kara. As he basically just slices up your arm. You try to hang on, but the muscles kind of give way, and Kara drops to the ground.
And it will
That's
have no
rude.
effect, but Meg would have tried to do a deflecting shot, but it will do nothing against a crit, just so you know.
Sure. Not a problem. Thank you for your honesty on that one. Alright. Nasha continues to attack innocent people. Again, just basically stopping people from coming and helping you is most of what he's doing. Torval is in the wind, laughing to himself as he races off. Which brings us to Pietro. No, Nikesh, sorry.
Yes, that's me.
That
All
is
right.
you.
So, it's very clear that this fight is not going to go our way. I think Nikesh has figured that one out long ago.
I think part of it is also like there was a moment where there was some doubt as to whether or not the fight was real. That wasn't until the hook blade cuts into your body. And a very real metal blade cut through your flesh.
Yeah, that definitely helped seal the deal for him.
Mm.
So, that being said, we've got two people down. That is Nesmith and Kailu there.
Yep.
So, what I think Nikesh would like to do now... Well, yeah, and Helena's dead, but
Oh,
like,
yeah. But yeah.
in the head, so I imagine dead on that one.
Dead, yeah. Pretty dead.
So I would like to use his ability. Oh, it's not going to get everybody, though. It's whoever's within 10 feet of me, so I feel like that's Kailu, Pietro, and Kara it would probably work on, and me, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to use his ability to use a group stealth check to hide in plain sight, where they will disappear from everybody's perception, and they don't need cover and concealment to enter it.
Nice. All right. I need a stealth check from everyone, I guess.
It's just me. It's a group
It's just
stealth
you?
check.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just I make the check for everybody. Yeah.
Are you sure you make the check for everyone, or do you roll a d20 and they use your 20 result?
That's a good question. I
'Cause
thought
there-
it was just me the last time I did it. But
Yeah, because
could be
there are
wrong.
two versions, which I just wanted to be sure which one it is.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember because I used it once before when we were in the alley and all the guards came up. I used it there when Nikesh first came in,
Yeah.
but I haven't used it since. So I don't recall which one it was. I thought it was just me that rolled.
So is it a power I gave you?
It's a thing you gave me, so I don't have like a a specific name for it or anything.
Right. Okay. So I think the way I had it in my head was that they use your ability. So whatever your stealth is, as in your base stat, that's what they treat theirs as when you're assisting them.
Oh, okay, so they get my modifier to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is still good.
Yeah, okay. So then, yeah, they would roll with it. Well, I think Kailu's is the same, but it's a plus 29 is what I have.
Actually, Kylo is a plus 30. So does it downgrade?
No. You can use your own stealth, but you're unconscious. You can't really make a stealth check. Pietro and Meg, can I get you guys to make your stealth checks, please?
I am outside of the 10 meters.
All right.
Yeah, it would be Pietro, Kara, and Kailu.
May I use a hero point?
You may.
Thank you.
No, it's not great.
Gives everyone assistance, proceeds to then get the worst of everyone.
Right?
Oh, fuck off. Alright, well, Zyho's onto all of you.
That's just rude.
Except for Kara, right? She's good.
No, including Kara, because remember, it's a critical success. Because he got a natural 20. Shirota doesn't know anyone.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. But Zyho is well and truly onto it.
Is he the one that
Just
attacked
lying
me,
on
or
the
is he the
ground
one
with 3
further away?
arrows sticking up.
He's the one that attacked you.
Perfect. So after that, doesn't work for that.
Oh yeah,
We're
and
gonna
Nash
test
and
something.
Nash is onto you guys as well.
Sweet. Yeah, so since that didn't work, but Kara should be okay. No, Kara's not okay. Never mind. There's the one guy that doesn't see her.
Yeah.
But I already dropped her. So since that didn't work, we're going to see if melee damage works the same as range damage and see if I can get through by attacking.
Okay.
So that was 1, so I'm going to do 2 attacks. If I hit, I'm going to use double debilitation as well.
Okay, not a problem.
That's this guy. Oh my god, I can't roll for shit tonight.
I don't think that's exclusive to you.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I hit one of them. Cool. I only need 1 to hit for double
Nice.
debilitation, so
Nice,
that
nice.
works. All right, so I'll do the damage first.
As you do so, that damage is coming your way with a reflex save.
Sweet. So does that mean the double debilitations come to me too?
Technically, yeah.
So I will take a -10 to my speed, and I am enfeebled 1.
All right, I'll add the
Enfeebled
enfeebled.
twins.
Enfeebled
Oh, mine's
one.
2, though, so try to catch up.
Okay.
I'll hit him again and put it on myself.
I'm not worried about you guys until you hit dying. Then we can talk about twins.
All right, Nikesh. Your attack renders you injured.
Yes, but I had to check for science.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Because, I mean, up until that point, it was all ranged attack, so...
Exactly, yeah, so I had to see.
Yeah, no, it's good. Okay. Pietro, that just goes up to you then.
Okay. So many wonderful things are happening. For his turn, I think, because Nikesh is between him and Zyho, Pietro will run over to where Kailu lays unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Rummage through Kailu's bag because Pietro would know Kylo well enough to know that he has at least 5 healing potions on him at any point.
Mm-hmm.
He's known you long enough, and will give it to Kylo.
All right. Kailu feels the potion working its magic. And heals 16 points of damage. Kailu, you cough and splutter as you regain consciousness.
Well, that's not happening.
And you are now wounded 1.
Pietro will say, as Kylo sort of, once he's stopped coughing and spluttering for a second, just, there's something we are missing. I do not think this is a fight we were meant to win. Remember, we are still in the library. Or at least this is something from it.
Kylo looks at the 3 arrows sticking out of him. Because you may be right.
Check expressive knowledge is blood. And I think that would be his reactions.
All right, done and done. Top of the round, we are back to Meg.
Meg's still not entirely learning, Dag.
Oh, no
I can
way.
understand that. She's going to stand, because she was still on her knees.
Yep.
And then, how does one go about attempting to charge a person?
You would move and then you'd make an attack.
Cool. I'm basically trying to shove Zyho here off of, out of Nikesh's face. So attack with what?
Athletics check versus their fort plus 10, which is
Probably not great. No, it's not
39 is your target number.
great. I will have to get a 20. Hit 39. Here I go. Ooh, so close. I got a 5.
That is a fumble. He sidesteps you and trips you over. You
I was already clumsy, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah, you fall flat on your face.
Is that I assume that was 2 actions, 1 to move, 1 to
That is correct.
hit. So yeah. So that is the end of my turn. I'm on the ground again.
All right, Kailu, you're up.
I still am showing dying 1 there.
I'll fix that.
Yeah, not a worry. Kylo is trying to understand what's going on and is
Make a religion or a wisdom check.
what's a wisdom check?
Means you roll your wisdom.
Oh, understand. Sorry.
Not
Yeah.
not the saving throw, just the check.
I never roll it on. It's just like, yeah. Well, at least they're both crappy.
Oh, but then he rolls a natural 20.
And that 20 makes up for the crappy hat.
All right, let's start with this. Do you recall Nikesh's words to the silver creature at the other side of the mirror?
Not enough of them.
Nikesh, do you recall the words you used with the silver creature?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to share it for the class?
Yes, essentially, the gist of it, the Cliff's Notes version,
Yeah, you don't need to go.
is that
Yeah.
yeah, is that I said that you prefer to have your actions be your symbols of faith and the judgment of whether or not you're worthy. So you are to be judged by your actions, not the holy symbol you physically carry with you.
Yeah, okay, so that part I do. I mean,
Good. Now, more importantly, if we were to look potentially at the scenario that you're in, the sheer coincidence of everything that would rile up each and every one of you simultaneously occurring at the same instant in which you have appeared at the docks. Like, let's say you can believe for a moment that you were at the docks, right? The sheer gratuitous mathematical fuckery that would occur for the level of pissed off this scene provokes in you seems almost it's extraordinary. Let's just say that it's extraordinary.
Yeah.
And then you remember Nikesh's words. You remember what he said. Your actions are what speaks to your faith. Now, if you analyze your reactions, pretty much everyone's reactions, how would you rate your actions based on being Red Mantis assassins presently? If you were to judge people on their skills and merit of performing duties as by this religious order of assassins, how do you feel you're going?
Not well.
Now, is that not well just because you're failing to land your blows?
Failing to land the blows and also fundamentally allowing personal relationships and decisions to color the actions that were taken.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool.
So,
That is what you've made with your natural 20 on your wisdom. You have taken the moment to sort of try to really figure out what's happening, and you piece these bits of information together. Now, it doesn't give you a solid answer as how to overcome it, but it does give you a very big hint that despite pain, very, very real pain, mind you, there is something not quite right about this.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And at this point, it's so Pietro, I don't understand, but we're not reacting as assassins.
If I may,
We're
Steve.
reacting as friends.
If I may,
Yeah.
Steve.
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
There are times where we want to bring out where we want to bring the other players into the scene. There are other times where we want to lead by example. This is a lead by example moment. So, I'm personally, your DM, am personally curious. Kailu now realizes that the likely answer to this equation is to behave as a red mantis. Thus, I ask you, both Steve and Kailu, what do you do?
Given that it's not the job, he will sheath his bow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you put down your bow. You lay your bow to rest.
Yeah. Well, my bow is already on the ground technically.
Sure.
So it's just it's there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to try and stand up, and
No
he's
problem.
then he's going to cross his arms and watch the scene unfold.
Okay, not bad. Okay, that was Kailu. Zyho looks at Meg, aims the sword gun at the back of your head, and tells Nikesh to drop Kara, or drop his property. He actually says, if you value the giant squirrel's life.
I did drop Kara when he cut my arm, so I'm not holding her anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. He tells you.
So I just have one saber in my good hand right now.
Yeah, he'll tell you to give up, to basically surrender, to bow down, etc.
May Meg say, "Don't you fucking dare."
You get slapped at the side of the face by a metal sword. Flat side of the metal sword. Shut up. Shut up.
You think that hurts after everything I've just been through?
I feel like you have no actual concept of the pain that you currently are in.
I just shot myself critically once. I know how much pain I am in. That's what I'm saying.
You don't seem to act it. You seem to act like someone who's very, very overconfident
I
in your
have
own
literally
skills.
just dropped my weapon and watched him shoot the person I care most about in this world anyway. So he better not fucking dare.
Well,
he was not planning on giving up. That's not a thing he's gonna do.
Well, that's all Zyhu's gonna do. Basically, just ready in action, threaten Meg,
I got you.
and then call it a day. Nikesh realizes that. Nasha realizes no one gives a shit about him. And it's just like, well, rawr, innocent people die, and then he's gonna leave. All right, Shirota. Shirota looks at Zyho and says, just kill her and be done with it. And you, he says, pointing to Kylo, I killed you once already. Why are you back up? He will take out a bomb. And throw it at Kylo. And will, of course, land a critical hit. Kylo goes down again. Do you want to use a hero point to stay out?
Damn it.
No, I think that... Frankly, I think that's part of it.
All right, dying... Well, remember, we already stated that it's not.
Okay, well, if it's not, then he will use 1 point to stay out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because remember, we said the thing is to prove or to identify yourselves as Red Mantis. And going unconscious does not do that.
True.
Okay. Done and done. Nikesh, you're up next. I don't know if Nikesh is saying anything, because
Sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
So has Nikesh figured out the same thing that Kylo has figured out here, or no?
Not just yet.
Do I need to make a check for that, or
Make a religion check as you try to analyze this thing. Yeah. Actually, to be clear, taking a action to consider your situation is always an option at my tables. 100%. Yes, you do indeed pick up the same thought pattern that Kylo did. Would you like me to repeat it, or are you good?
No, I think I'm good. So I feel like Nikesh would believe that he is behaving appropriately because his actions thus far have been to rescue Red Mantis prisoners, fellow members of the Order.
As per the mandates, that's not your duty. What they should be doing is they should be eating cyanide tablets and making sure that there is no compromise back to the Order or your clients.
All right. Let's see. So
yeah, when I say they're a group of like zealotous assassins, I mean like their entire existence is devoted to the cause in the church, and if they are captured like this, the fact that they're alive is actually a dishonor. Actually, on that note, your particular mandate might actually involve killing them.
I was actually going to ask you if that would be acceptable if he takes his saber and kills Kara, because I feel like she would do it if she physically could. So he's going to, quote unquote, help her here and kill her, essentially.
Yeah, no, you can do that. It's not a problem.
So what he would do is look at whichever one of the Riot brothers is right in front of him. I always forget which one it is.
Zyho.
Yeah, Zyho. He's going to look at him, look at Meg, and be like, first of all, she's not a squirrel. She's a raccoon. And then he's going to kill Kara and then sheath his saber.
Oh, Nesmith is dead already, so you don't have to worry about that. But yep, taking out your blade, you slice Kara's throat. There is a very serene look on Kara's face as that happens. And in that instant, you now see the world and the room for what it is. After behaving in an appropriate way, what you see is a vast chamber that seems to continue onwards in all directions, eerily quiet, with a glowing portal that seems to have been the one you came from. You look ahead and you can see there is a door floating in space that is just up ahead. The others seem to be locked in the same positions, the same conflict, with no one else in the room.
Please tell me Meg literally shot herself. Please tell me that happened.
No, I mean, yeah, basically. It's
Nice.
all of the wounds that you've suffered are self-inflicted,
Nice.
save for the one that Nikesh took. The one that Nikesh took seems to be dripping with like almost this mercury silver,
Ah, all right.
which likely came from the guardian in the previous room.
Yeah.
So, by the way, is Kyler's wounded level right? Because that was a crit hit to take him down again.
You should. Oh, right. Then you should be dying 3.
Yeah, so that would be wounded 3 to.
No. Still wounded 2. Still wounded 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. No. Because you didn't go down. Remember, you used the hero point. No, you used the hero point to stop from going down. So you're still only wounded 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. I said.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Nesmith, how do you react to this? The others don't seem to see you per se. They're all kind of looking in their own directions and stuff.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me? You said Nesmith, so I just want to make sure.
Fucking Nikesh. I'm so sorry. I've been fucking up that name every single time I've used it so far.
It's all good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. I was like, oh, is he on the call and I missed it? I gotta make sure. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah.
Was Kyler saying the same thing as this?
You're not seeing this, no.
No,
Because you
but
haven't
I'm
done
still
your
seeing
thing.
that-
Yeah, you haven't done your thing yet.
So Nikesh is the only one seeing the door?
Correct.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
He will probably check in with the others and ask if they're ready to move forward and motion towards the door.
None of them seem to respond to you. They all seem to be locked in on their various places and stuff.
Interesting.
Now, in the fantasy, which we'll now call it, of the bazaar, Nikesh is still fighting with Zyho.
So that's what they're seeing?
That's what they're seeing.
Ah, interesting. And no matter what he does, it seems like he can't get through to them, essentially, is what's happening, right?
Correct.
All right. Is this just like a door like he can open and look in, or is it going to like take him immediately if he opens this thing? Or is it like a portal type of thing?
It's a proper door. You can open the door and look in.
Yeah, he'll do that first.
All right, you make your way to the door and you open to look in. That room is not that interesting. It is basically another room in the library, which I will describe in more detail when we get there. But final person on the round, we are going to Pietro.
Seeing Kailu, just sort of just standing there stoically. I think Pietro isn't quite 100% if this is what we're meant to be doing. But he's kind of been operating on Mantis logic of we don't kill people who we don't have contracts on. We aren't really. We're pretty ambivalent towards the idea of slavery. Once they were out of the cages is the only point when he started helping Kara and Nesmith. And the tenet of the Mantis that drawed Pietro in specifically was to preserve the infamy of the Mantis name. So for his turn, I think he'll essentially be trying to, with his abilities to intimidate and evoke fear, will basically be trying to cause enough of a nightmarish distraction. He has a cloak called the Cloak of the False Foe, which basically lets him turn into whatever fear is most prevalent in the area, like cryptid is there. He's going to basically trying to use fear as a distraction so that we can start escaping without tainting the name of the Red Mantis by being captured.
Okay. Let's see what they get for their will saves. Okay, Zyho. Ooh, Zyho does not do good.
Let's see, my class DC is.
Schroeder's also not that good. Alright, yeah, they don't do good. They fail.
Alright. And I think that would be with my I think that's the scared to death feat I have, actually. Yeah, and so they'll be frightened too, and it's essentially trying to just draw attention so that we can start moving out, leaving them afraid than just kind of running away, cowards.
All right. Not a problem. They do not seem to run away.
Oh no, we get out, but
Yeah.
rather than just kind of running away, being coward. Yeah.
All right. Easy done. Meg, we then go to you. Well, this will be the last turn before we end today.
I genuinely don't know what she can do. She has a gun to her head and can't really do a whole lot. Can I bite him?
If you think that's what you would do, yeah, sure.
Does it look like in this world, does it look like Nikesh is gonna give up or no?
It doesn't look like Nikesh is giving up, no.
Okay, cool.
Can I ask one thing for out of turn, but for clarification? Did we see Nikesh kill Kara?
Yes.
Okay. So none of our allies are still alive. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then I'm sorry. What did Pietro just do?
He's basically trying to distract them with fear to give us an out to get away.
Okay. Is it possible for Meg to stand?
Yep.
All right, cool. She's gonna do that. And then, sorry. God, I thought I had it already, and I don't. Cause why would I? God damn it. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to use my last 2 turns to pull out a deck of cards and flip it in a fluttering explosion and then try to sneak away.
Make a stealth check.
Alright. Yep, that's a 2.
Do you want a hero point or nat 20 it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the hero point first.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Alright, what level are you guys? 17?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, with your fluttering of the cards, that will be just enough for you to succeed.
Sweet.
Alright.
And then...
And at that point in time, you flutter and you rush, and as you duck into an alleyway, you instead run out into this starry, endless void. Where you can see Nikesh, not where he was before, but next to what looks to be a door.
I think the next reaction there would be, whoa, what the hell? Yeah. And then suddenly, because, gunshot wounds.
Alright. Now, lots of regret I'm going to put as our plot twist for that. I feel like people have taken plenty of damage and stuff like that from the consequences of their actions. But our last card is going to have our lovely and amazing lizard folk return with another snack. And that is, of course, Kailu's other ingenue, whose name is... Liliana. You hear a scream coming from Liliana as she is now being lowered into the jaws of this lizard folk who's about to bite her in two. But that is going to be a story for next week. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Also, I hope Wicked 2 was good. Hope it was a lot of fun. And good to see you, Bandicoot. But guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. I'm glad that our heroes are starting to click on to what's going on and move forward. But we'll see if Kailu and Pietro and potentially Balsam will be able to free themselves from the trial of... What's it called? Freaking the Trial of Tolerance. That is the name of this particular room and encounter, the Trial of Tolerance. So there we go. But guys, so good to have you guys here. We're going to be back a little later on tonight for Gatewalkers, and then tomorrow we have our finale for Curse of the Crimson Throne. So be sure to check that out. And as for the Dag of Holding item, yes, they have not received the Dag of Holding item, but I should probably give that to them. I completely forgot to. That was on me. I was so caught up. So, our Dag of Holding item is actually going to be my own Red Mantis bit of kit, which is actually very, very fun. It is it's basically a Hemogoblin. So, a Hemogoblin is a tiny familiar, which is basically made of an acidic type of bloody ooze. It's a very, very cute thing that I had in one of my campaigns. And the biggest important thing about him is he has the ability to erode metal. So he can basically weaken weapons and eventually destroy them, break into locked areas, open chests, do a bunch of stuff. Now, the Hemogoblin was also basically needed to be fed blood regularly. So what could happen is you could actually feed him blood of particular magical creatures, and he would get magical spells as well. So, but he wasn't sentient. It was effectively an ooze, so it had no real brain per se. It just moved around with that intent to constantly consume blood and the extra effect of the running stuff. So you guys are going to get the Hemogoblin as a magic item for you guys to use. When stored, he is stored effectively in a petri dish that looks like one of the petri dishes from The Thing, with the little name on the side of it. Then when you open it up, it'll then react to stimulus. Now, it doesn't increase in size, it doesn't grow, it doesn't split like its other counterparts, so eventually once it's done, it goes back in and lid goes on, and you're all good. And I'm going to give this as a pet for Balsam.
Makes sense. By the way, I think we hit a second Dag of Holding in the session, but that's...
Oh, we did! We did hit a second Dag of Holding, so let's do the second Dag of Holding. Kailu, you can have this one.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Kailu. Now
It's another X.
It's another X. No, no. So
Exactly.
I originally a long time ago played Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. One of my favorite systems. Loved it to bits. And the supposed downfall, or at least the beginning of the downfall of 3.5 came at the hands of a book known as the Tome of Battle. Now, I was a huge fan of the Tome of Battle because it was more like you had magic, but they were really just martial art moves. So it was very, very cool. And one of them was, I think it was like the White Dove or the White Tower or something like that as a martial arts style. And that basically was a leadership ability that allowed to give bonuses based on, your attacks and stuff. So I'm drawing from a magic item from this, and that is I'm going to give Kailu a bonus called the Ivory Sigil. That'll go onto your bow. You can now apply Hunter's Mark to all allies, or give the bonuses of a Hunter's Mark to all allies when you shoot a target before they attack for the round. It resets every round, so if you miss that round or you don't attack them that round, there's no, they don't get the buff. Your Hunter Mark will still remain, but they won't get the buff that'll allow them to use it. But if you shoot them and hit them in the round, that means everyone's going to get that as an extra ability as well.
Okay, and since I can have 2 Hunter's Marks active, it's if I do the double split, would it?
Yep.
They would.
Yeah. Anyone you've
So essentially, they get.
Yeah, anyone you've struck. So as long as you've struck them, your entire team will get the benefits of Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool. So they got the precision damage.
So that'll be our second item. So yeah, Tome of Battle. Again, amazing kind of freaking book, and they based on different swords were different fighting styles and stuff. So very, very cool. There was one which was my favorite, was the Kukri, which was like the Tiger Claw, where you leapt from elevation and then just did lots of damage if you attacked from slightly higher than people. It was a lot of fun. All right, but guys,
cool.
Thank you so much for being here. As always, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. As always, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,